Hello my beautiful people. So today's video, I feel like, so it was kind of probably part of the Q&A that I did the other day, but also it's one that's come up quite a fair bit actually, this question, and I kind of wanted to make it its own kind of video, its own kind of topic. And the question is, why is there such a stigma with hosiery and men? So trying to keep a long story short, when I first started doing my hosiery reviews, everything like that, it opened up a whole new world to me, absolute whole new world. And there were some things at first I didn't understand. I was like, okay, it's okay, it was a fetish thing, I had all kind of comments all the time, and it literally opened up a whole new world. And it's a world that now I embrace because I understand it, and I'm always continuing to to try and understand new things. And it's a world that, like, there's some aspects that I do support, there's some that I don't agree with, but everyone's entitled to their own kind of like opinion. So the biggest question I've always come across is, why is there such a stigma? And it used to stem from, why is there a stigma around hosiery in general? I'm actually going to do that in a separate video, I've decided, because this one, I don't want it running over 10 minutes as per usual. So yeah, so I kind of wanted to stick with, why is there a stigma with men and hosiery? And to be honest, I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I feel it should no longer be there. And I strongly believe that because I actually got to meet so many amazing people. Not even just because I've started my own brand and, you know, it's like everyone orientated. No, it's the journey that I've had for the past 8 years. I've been doing, God, it's been like 8 years, nearly 9 years. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 10 years, to be honest. Yeah, like the past 8 to 10 years I've been doing this, I've learned so much. And from back how it was, things weren't accepted a lot. Like, for instance, being gay, or, you know, having a different kind of sexual orientation, or if you classed yourself as, I'm asexual or pansexual. However, it wasn't something that was understood back then compared to now, where it's, you know, there's, in a sense, it's kind of like a movement. There's, you know, a lot of things are like, yeah, look, be your true self, everything like that. So a lot of people are coming forward, they're actually, you know, being their true self in a sense. You know, they're like, yeah, I really want to explore this. So yeah, do you know what, I've realized that this is me. And I feel hosiery plays a big part in this, because there still is that whole, ooh, why is a guy wearing that? Like, ew. And I don't understand why. So one, I always find, do you know what? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You should be able to wear what you want to wear and feel comfortable in what you're wearing. And I stand firmly against it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you identify. You should be able to wear what you want to wear. Without having opinions thrown at you, without having judgment thrown at you from all directions. And I always believe, if you've got nothing else to say, don't say it. Like, if you don't think men should belong in hosiery, okay, fine. You know what? We're not going to try and change your opinion. You know, I just hope you understand why they wear it. You know, some people, yes, it is a fetish thing. Some people, it is because of practicality. Some people, it's because they're trying to figure out who they are, what they like, what they don't like. You know, and that's their journey. And if anything, people should be supporting one another. Even if you don't agree with it, just be like, that's cool. Okay, just do your thing. But you don't need to be like, oh, I find it disgusting. And, you know, doing like the vomiting emojis and all the angry emojis. And it's like, why? What's the need? I don't understand why you need to be hating on someone or despising the way someone looks, like, because they're into hosiery. Like, I've got to meet so many different people where it's like, yeah, they wear hosiery because it's practical. They wear it underneath their, you know, their trouser suits. You've got some people who openly wear it with like shorts and skirts. You know, I've known so many cross dresses. It's just, it's one of those things. if women can experiment with so many different types of clothing, you know, different types of materials, everything, why can't a man do so? Like, and trying to keep it short because I can ramble on and on here. It's that whole thing of what a man should be and the new man that is now, like the old man's like, oh yeah, they're stubborn, they don't talk about their feelings, they're not open about anything, you know, they're very like, oh well, macho man, compared to now where it's, some guys are in touch with their feminine side a little bit more, you know, they want to understand and are open to a lot more things, you know, and it's amazing, and I'm so glad that that is now happening compared to this kind of mentality like, oh Hosiery doesn't belong on a man. No, please put that away or don't comment. Like, I'm all for it, and not even just that, it's just I'm all for someone being able to express themselves and having the confidence to do so, especially when it can be very, very hard, even if they're getting judgment from their family and friends, and they're kind of like, and I've noticed that they try and seek it where it is a little bit more acceptable, like where it won't be frowned upon or anything like that. And if anything, people should be building that person's courage to be like, look, that's amazing, good on you, the fact that you want to try something new, and just offer that support. You don't understand how hard it can be for someone just to try and be themselves. And that can work in every aspect. It can work with like mental health, you know, obviously I'm doing it with fashion and stuff, but there's so many just little avenues that we need that mind frame of, that's cool, look, you do you. I may not agree with it or accept it, but do you know what, I'm going to somehow support you in it. And you know, and that could just be not leaving a negative comment, not having negative remarks. There you go, that's the way of showing support. But yeah, like, I think it's wrong personally, but to be judging someone just because they're male and they want to try something that is classed as female, it's not. Just because females have worn it the whole, like, females have worn it the whole time since 1900s or whatever, like, there's no reason as to why men can't now, in a sense. Like, why can't men wear dresses? Why can't men wear skirts? Why can't they get in touch with their feminine side? Why is that kind of frowned upon? Why do people question that? It's just, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to keep this short. I'm not trying to go on a huge rant because I could sit here all day trying to justify. But yeah, like, I just want to let you know, I'm all for it. I support it because I want to support you as an individual to be able to express yourself and have the confidence to do so. And even with my brand, by doing so, so many people are now trying it. So many people are like, do you know what, I've seen it because you've posted like male legs, you know, like whether they're hairy or they're smooth or whatever, or they've styled it or it's just their bare legs. Like, it's giving them the courage to think, God, if they can do it, why can't I? And all that. And it's like, I'm having so many interesting conversations, and I feel like that stigma should now be broken. We're now in a day and age where things are becoming a lot more accepted, and I feel like this should be one of the things as well. It's, people should just be able to express themselves, even if it is through fashion and their choice of clothing. They should be able to do so. So yeah, so my video is just, there's a lot of people out there who will be against it, but I just want you to remember there's a lot of other people out there who want to support you and who are happy to listen and happy just to give you that clap when you need that clap, or the thumbs up when you need the thumbs up. I'm one of those people. But yeah, so that's my video done now. I'm literally trying to keep it underneath 10 minutes, so I'm hoping so. But yeah, I will be bringing back another video about stigma with Hosiery because that would be like such an amazing one to do. But for now, I will leave it here. Let me know what you guys think. And then to end, yeah, I'll be recording one soon. Bye.